G'day everyone, Matt from Panda Garage here today with another video on the Jeep Compass sort of major servicing. We thought we'd break these videos up into smaller segments. As you guys have already seen me do a service on a car before, but this time we're doing sort of more of a major service. You would have seen in our last video, changing out your cabin filter. Today, changing out the engine filter. So this is the airbox filter for the Jeep. This is a Ryco one, which is an Australian brand. So you'll have to just look up what type of air filter your Jeep Compass may take. This is for the Jeep Compass with the 2-litre petrol motor, so I'm not too sure if they're the same sort of size filters, but this one is like a spherical type one. But we're going to go right through the process today, what you're going to need, what tools you'll need to easily do this at home. So join me today, let's get started. So the process is actually quite easy. What you're going to need is you're going to need a 5/16 bit, you're going to need a 10mm bit, and you're just going to need either a socket or, what I'm using in some aspects, we're using a drill. So pretty much all you need to do is, first of all, you unclip these. This is just sort of a cold air intake for your motor. Move that to one side. Now we've exposed, this is the air box here. So what we're going to do is, I've actually removed some of the screws already. There's about 6 of these scattered around the motor. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So I'm going to unscrew these all first, and then what we're going to do, instead of taking off this panel here, we're going to unscrew that bolt there. So that's a 10mm bolt. Going to undo that. Now the key to this as well is not to remove these clips at all. Now this is one of the engine management packs, one of the computer modules. Do not take these off. Just remove the whole lid off in one piece. It even says there on the sticker as well. You just don't want to sort of upset your car when it's just as easy just to flip it up on its side. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to unscrew these 2 screws. So it's pretty straightforward. You can use either a screwdriver. It does have an Allen, does have a Phillips head on it, or a flat head, but I'm just using a socket because generally it's a bit easier of a grip. And then what we're going to do as well is, you can use your socket. I used the socket before just to sort of pre-test this, but I'm just using this just it's a little bit quicker to do. So if you've got an impact gun or anything like that, undo your bolts, put them somewhere safe. This whole component now flips up, and as you can see your air filter in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to just remove it. It should just pop off like that. There you go. Now that is your air filter. So this one was a 2016, so it would have been at its last sort of major service. So a little bit old, it's starting to look a little bit shabby there. We're going to change it out for our new Ryco filter. So this Ryco filter here, the code number is A1810. So this one here, same quality, just has a bit of a different finish to it. This is just another brand I think you can get in Australia. That's just a Westfield. But yeah, there's your Ryco, all that. So nice and fresh, as you can see. Quite a change in colour. So this is well due. So we're just going to do everything in reverse now. Slide it in there. Each end is sort of like a foam material, so just make sure it's nice and snug on your air box there. We're going to plop this down like that. Going to put in our main sort of bolt. Hold down the air filter first, like that. Don't want to go too hard. We can always tighten that up by hand later on. And we'll put our screws in. Just be mindful as well not to get too aggressive with this, as this is plastic after all. I'm just doing this to sort of speed the process up. Like that. There's another one. Oh, actually going to have to do the last 2 by hand. So pretty straightforward. You just Don't do that. So I'm just going to finish off those last two, and then that will be pretty much it. Okay. And then finally, put back on our cold air intake. And that's it, guys. Alright guys, that's it for today. So this is pretty much done. So thank you all so much for watching. If you've got any issues at all or questions, leave them down below, or check us out on Facebook, The Panda Garage, or check us out on Instagram at The Panda Garage as well. So thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share if you got anything out of this. So until next time, guys, my name's Matt. It's been Panda Garage, and I'll see you all next time.